it going? I hope you are well. I've got something that I usually reserve for a kind of more exclusive situations, but I want to give you a gift. And if you want to have a more secure business, a more successful business, and a business that you can scale with confidence, then you're definitely going to want to pay attention to this short and to the point video presentation. Well, not a presentation, it's a lesson. It's a lesson that you'll definitely be set in good stead to learn and apply. So it's my daughter's birthday today. So Ava is 11 years old today. So I've taken the day off. We're doing cool stuff. We're going to go do all sorts of cool things and celebrate her birthday. So I usually do a Facebook Live in this group on a Thursday. I don't have a thing. I have a thing where I can't kind of go backwards. I can't miss things. So in order to replace and make it up to you that I'm not doing a live this week, I've created this for you, sharing something that would usually reserved for higher paying clients. So anyway, let's dive in. It's called a 3x3 strategy. And it's very important to implement this as soon as possible, like yesterday, because the longer that you distance yourself from making this a reality, the more you are dicing with death. And by death, I mean the death of your business, the death of any growth, the death of any results, working for something, having it snatched away, working for something, not knowing how to keep those results. I mean, we just don't want to be in these situations. I learned the hard way. I'm here to help you benefit from my experience. So 3x3 says that we should have three forms of three very important aspects of our business. Okay. And number one, this comes in the form of the actual business model itself. Number two, this comes in the form of how we actually generate interest for this business model. And number three, we look at conversions. So the model itself, the interest generation, and the conversions. So let's dive into these one by one. Where do we go here? Clear the frame. There we go. One by one, let's break into this. So let's look at the model itself, okay? Now, you're going to have at least one model already in place, probably network marketing or MLM, right? Now, we're sold that this is the only freedom-generating method that you will ever need, right? Get an MLM, it's the job alternative or it's the job assister. That's all you need, right? Get your MLM business up and running. Get that to create leverage income, and you're winning. Now, I like network marketing as a business model, but like anything that involves humans, everything that involves humans, it isn't perfect. And some of the issues with MLM, the main one is that it isn't yours, okay? Not yours. It's not yours, it's not mine, it's the company owner's. I found this out the hard way. 3 or 4 times I've built massive teams, massive success, and had that taken away from me when the company owners decided to sell the company, when the company itself went bust, when the company changed its rules on what we could and couldn't promote, how we could and couldn't promote. So 3 times now, it's 3, not 4. 3 times I've done nothing wrong, had no warning, and had my income taken away from me, the MLM portion. That will happen to you at some point. I can't guarantee it, but the chances are that even in big companies, governing bodies get involved, rules get changed, compensation plans get changed, companies change hands, owners, products, things change. And if you're solely relying on that for your income, it's dicing with death. You're walking on this really tight rope, and anytime someone can come and push you off, no fault of your own, and you're now laying on the floor, broken, bruised, bloodied, and more importantly for this video, no money's coming in. So I recommend 2 other, remember 1, 2, 3 rule of 3 models that you should absolutely have feeding income to your overall business, to your life. The next one I recommend is AM for affiliate marketing, specifically a tool. Why a tool and not training? Because a lot of you will have seen systems where you can make referrals and they'll give you this amount of training, that amount of training, this, that, the other. The problem with referring people to training is they're always looking for more. So what tends to happen with training-based affiliate marketing businesses is they run out of steam. There's a high peak promotion. Everybody sees this latest tool, latest training. I've got to get on board this latest training, learn this latest trick. And after a little while, they go, oh, well, I kind of learned that now. Why do I want to continue paying this like monthly membership of $200 or $300, whatever it is in that training organization, if I've got nothing new? So they all then tend to move to the next new training system, and you lose all your affiliate commissions. However, with a tool, specifically something like, say, a software, people never really want to stop using those things. It's like the gold rush example you will have seen, right? People made more money selling the tools, the spades, the pickaxes, and the shovels than they did actually digging for the gold. Because no one's going to be digging for gold and suddenly say, I don't want to use a pickaxe anymore, I'm going to use my fingers. It's just way harder, way more painful, and way less of a better result, right? It's the same in a business. So I use, what company do I use? I use ClickFunnels as my affiliate tool. And the reason I use that is I use it myself, so that I'm happy to recommend it to people. You should pick something that you use yourself and are happy with, be ethical, right? But the reason that I like that as an affiliate offer is that they pay me more commission than you would get in a network marketing company, as you will earn more upfront commissions in affiliate marketing because they're only paying on one level. Multi-level marketing companies, they're paying you, your downline, their downline, their downline, their downline, so how many levels in the compensation plan, so there's less commission going around. In affiliate marketing, it's straight up promote our product and we'll pay you, but nothing to do with whoever you refer. Like that's a different business. So you get more commissions, typically 30-40% of whatever you're selling, you'll make that in affiliate marketing. Now, the reason that I picked that tool that I picked is you create a whole bunch of resources and tools that you're going to use in your business day in, day out. No one's ever going to stop using that, so people stick with it. So I recommend you pick something the same. Pick a tool, pick something that people are going to use and not want to get rid of, so that you're going to make more consistent, regular commissions. Now, here's my favorite, and that is your own coaching offer. Okay, your own coaching offer. And this can be selling an online course or selling one-on-one services. Typically start with one-on-one and progress to online courses. This is my absolute favorite model, and it should come at the top. Why would it come at the top, Richard? Because you do own this. This is yours, okay? This is yours. With the affiliate marketing and the MLM, we don't own these companies. They can go any day, any second, any minute. We don't know them. Your own coaching offer, who can take that away from you? Unless you do something really stupid and illegal, right? No one. It's yours. You own it. You want to make changes, you want to make improvements, it's done. You don't want to make changes, you don't want to change it, that's fine. Done, it's yours. Also, what that means is it's 100% commissions, right? You're not paying anybody else. You're not paying affiliates at this point. You're not paying anybody. It's yours. You make that sale, the money comes direct to you. So if we look at the comparison of, say, affiliate marketing, if we have an offer that's worth, say, $500 or $1,000, go 500. Let's say you're selling an MLM that's worth 500, right? People pay 500 to join. And let's say you're offering a coaching package for 500. This, you make one sale, you make 500. This, you make one sale, you're probably going to get about 150. This, you make one sale, you're probably going to get about 50. So we just 10x'd the commissions simply by using a different model. And the beauty of being a network marketer and combining these is when you bring people in for your coaching, they make great network marketing teammates. They also tend to want to use the same tools that you use. So by leading with the coaching angle, you're able to make far more with upfront money, far more sales. These trickle down into these other 2 models. So now you're building this kind of ecosystem of these 3 intertwined models. All of them complement each other. None of them compete. Also, you're going to get way more yeses for this than any of the others. Because with these two, we're trying to convince someone to do something different. With this one, we're assisting a decision that they've already made. So this is the first 3 of the 3x3, which is the model itself. Coaching first, filter that into your tools and your MLM. Okay, that's what works best over and over again. Okay, you got that? Number 2, interest. So how do I build these 3 models, Richard? How do I drive people to these? Well, there's 3 methods. 1, 2, 3 that I use. Number 1, I use YouTube, both organic and paid. Number 2, I use a Facebook group. And number 3, I use Facebook ads. Okay, I do have other methods that I've added on because the beauty of these methods is I like automation. I'm just going to put A-T, and I like L-E for L-E-V for leverage. Okay, I like automation and leverage. So the beauty of these 3 methods are that none of them really require a lot of my time, and it doesn't require sort of live time. You know, like I do a Facebook Live on a Thursday, I show up and do that live, right? Now, I do that live. Now with YouTube, with my group, I just put G there, Facebook group, and with ads, they all run with or without my personal presence. Okay, I can schedule all of this stuff. Okay, so I've been able to add a couple of others, such as I have a podcast. I think that's pretty much it, really. I do use ads as well on YouTube, but I count that as YouTube. So I've been able to add a couple of other things down here because my time has been freed up, okay? But these are the 3 that I recommend that you use. These for me are non-negotiable, okay? YouTube, why? Because it's the quickest way to make sales. These days, trust and attention is the name of the game. You can't compete when you're not making video. Because people, when they watch your videos, they find your videos, they just get to know you, they build you probably found me through video, right? So they build confidence, they build relationships, all the things you need to make a sale. It's non-negotiable. You need to use video. A Facebook group, because it's a great way to actually bring in pre-qualified leads when you use it the right way. Facebook ads, I mean, why not? When you know how to use them like I do, they're just, the ROI is just immense. You know, you can, like, for example, the main campaign that I use, I'm getting the actions that I want for $8. So I'm paying, I think, $8.70. I'm paying for the action that I want, and that action leads to around $700 or $800 in profit. $8 for $700. I mean, it's just no, I wouldn't be a business owner if I ignored that, right? So these are the 3 that I use. Again, security. If one of these goes away, if Facebook turns around and says, okay, no more ads campaigns for the next 6 months, it's not a good day, but what do? I just shift some more of my time and energy to these 2. Instead of 1 video a week, I'll do 2. Instead of one Facebook group, I may have 2 and feed it with different clients, right? I'm able to slot my podcast in there and still have 3. So I'm securing the success and scale of my business. I don't ever have to worry. Because I can just move my resources of time and income to a different strategy and let the 3rd one, be replaced. Can you imagine if you only had one strategy? And a lot of you are using like organic methods where you're posting on Facebook and you're messaging people on Facebook. Facebook is going to catch up with that. Mark my words. They want you, if you're building a business on Facebook, they really do want you to pay to play. Right? If you're a business, they want a slice of that action. Which is why they killed off things like organic reach on pages, which is why they stopped people being able to advertise so easily. In terms of like organic things, they push everybody towards their ads campaign, their ad strategies. And now Facebook messaging will become the same. It's already happening, right? You send too many messages, they give you a warning, or Facebook jail. There was a time you could send unlimited messages, limited Facebook friend requests, there was no limitations. They're tightening the screw. So you're on borrowed time. If all you're using right now is your profile and you're messaging people, give it a year or 2, in my opinion, you'll be absolutely screwed. Absolutely screwed. Because Facebook's going to get you hooked on that and then say, oh, if you want to continue, pay. You have to pay to send a message. You have to pay to go over a certain number. You have to pay to send friend requests if the person doesn't agree that they know you. That's what I do if I own the platform, because that's where the money is, and that's what they're going to do for business owners. And it won't affect the public, right? They're only sending 10, 20 messages a day, and they're only friend requesting people who say, yeah, I met them at the party. No big deal to them. So you really want to have these 3 methods that are generating interest. Number 1 for security, but also YouTube, Facebook groups and ads. They're massively leveraged. They're massively automated. It means that I'm able to make money, do stuff that I love, build my businesses without really having to do anything that interferes with my time. And I love these methods. They're a lot of fun, and they're all targeted. None of them involve me having to go out and pester anybody. They're all inward-bound leads. Okay? Have you done any kind of telesales? One of the things that you always ask if you're on commission is, are these inbound or outbound leads? What that means is, am I going to have to cold call people and generate that interest and convert them myself? Or have they already raised their hand and said, I want to take a look at that, I'm interested? Because we know if they're inbound, they've already raised their hand, miles better conversions, miles easier, more intelligence, more interest, just much better attitude, and so much easier and sweeter for you to deal with. This is all 3 methods here are inbound, and they're automated, and they're leveraged. Okay, so that's the second part of the 3 of 3. Let's now look at the 3rd. Let's look at conversions. Okay, we've got our coaching business set up. And if you're not sure how to do that, look out for the next week or 2 in this group. There'll be some more resources for you specifically around that. So make sure you're paying attention to that. Now, how do we've got that set up? How do we feeding these businesses? How do we convert that interest to actual sales and signups? Well, first of all, because you use the 3 methods on the previous page, they're a step closer to converting anyway. But we still want to push them over, in the nicest ethical possible way. So what do we do to convert them? Specifically, I use YouTube ads. So I'm able to focus on the people that have already viewed my content. Hey, you've been watching my videos. You'd be interested to know that I actually have something for sale. Much stronger lead. And they're like, yeah, I've watched your videos, Richard. Yeah, I do want to buy something from you. I was wondering where that was. Well, step right this way. So YouTube ads work really well. I also use email. And I also use my Facebook group /ads. So they're all centered around the same thing. So again, these 3 methods, what do they have in common? Same as before. Someone has already registered their interest. You've already watched a video. You're already in my group. You've already opted in. I don't buy email lists. I don't do any of that shady stuff. The only time someone is getting an email from me or seeing an ad or anything like that is because I've used my marketing to have some kind of raised interest. Same again. Something goes away. I can shuttle my efforts more into the other 2 and then research and replace whichever method has been removed. It also means that I get conversions quicker. Okay. People require between a minimum of 3 and up to 37, what we say, touches for them to say, yeah, I trust you. I'll buy from you. What's a touch? A touch would be, I can't write there. A touch would be they get an email, there's a touch. A touch would be they see a video of mine, there's a touch. A touch would be they watch 2 or 3 more videos while they're on there. A touch would be when they open that email, they go to a video or they go to a group post, or they watch a live of mine. In the group, there's a live, there's a post, there's a promo, they see my ad. 4, 8, 12. Within the matter of a couple of days, only really showing them a YouTube ad and sending them an email, I got 12 touches. I'm way over the minimum 3 that I need to make a sale. And how much work did I put in? Did I have to have a phone call to anybody? Did I have to randomly message anybody? Did I have to take time out of my day? No, I can still be here doing things with my daughter on her birthday. As you can see, I'm recording this before Thursday. So just the same as I'm doing this right now, I'm able with these methods to continue the conversion, to get the sale and not have to physically be there, not have to physically really, kill any of my time. It's not that I don't love coaching. I love it. I love speaking to people. I love coaching. It's just that I want that to be on my terms. Do you know what I mean? Like, I remember the days when I had to take calls. I had to fill up my diary. I had to do those things because I didn't know any better. I didn't know how to kind of accomplish that same result of a sale and a conversion without doing that. And to put food on the table and pay a mortgage and reach my goals, I was kind of a slave to my diary. I used to boast about it. Well, my diary's jam-packed full of calls. Like, it was a good thing. It ain't a good thing to be so busy that you don't have that flexibility. When someone says to me, oh, my diary is jam-packed full of sales calls, I may congratulate them on that if that's what they want to do. But on the inside, I'm thinking, man, you don't really know much about marketing if that's where you're at. Like, you must be new to this. And I'm not hating, because hey, it's great that you've been able to do that. But the real success comes when you actually ask yourself what's going to make you happy. And high number of sales is just one leg of that at least three-legged stool. You've got to have time and freedom as well. There's no point making a bunch of money if you're miserable or you're ill or you're stressed or you have a breakdown or you're sick and you suddenly start resenting, the work that you do because you never have any time left for yourself or you can't work out or do the things you love. Oh man, another call. If you start to reach that level, then we know it's time for change, right? We've got to be able to move with the times of the marketing method. So 3 by 3, the final one is these conversions. I use YouTube ads for the people who view my videos, so I know they're interested. I email people that have already opted in, and I use a Facebook group and ads for people that have already requested to join that group to build up my touches so that I get conversions without having to do physical appointments, and so that I'm able to build a leveraged, secure, successful, and scalable business. Because look at this overall in terms of scaling. I can spend more money on ads, I can spend more money on my ads in here, I can send more emails, I can make more videos, I can scale this. I just increase the budget on things. I just increase the energy towards those methods and it scales without the need of much extra infrastructure, right? It's a really cool way of doing business. And I've given you the tip of the iceberg here, but I hope that this over this 20 minutes or so, you found this really useful business advice. See here inside of my business, I don't teach kind of what a lot of other people teach. There's loads of that out there. There's easy stuff, right? You can learn, add someone on Facebook, send them a message, try and get them to a presentation. You can learn that from like 100 different people. But this, what I've told you right here, no one else is talking about this stuff. Your upline's not because they want you focused just on building their downline. That's just human nature. Not a bad person. I experienced this too. It's human nature. The affiliate marketing company wants you to sell as much of their product. So no one's talking about you having your own business, your own coaching, something secure. Like every platform you're on wants you to stick on their platform. So they're going to kind of shape their message to make you do that. I don't have an affiliation to anything other than your success. So I'm going to teach you what I feel is the best way of building a business that's right for you, that gives you the most choices, the most money, and allows you to do what you really enjoy. Not everybody's going to be a fit for your MLM. You must have experienced this, right? You speak to someone, you're like, man, this isn't going to be for them. Wow, they're such a great leader. I really wish I had something else. That's what the first rule of the 3 by 3 comes in. You must have experienced when you get sick and tired of trying to generate leads in ways that aren't working for you. So the second rule is taken care of for you. And then you must get sick and tired of having endless conversations or putting content out there or whatever method you're using and being like, man, why is no one actually buying? This is where the third step comes into play. So we can take care of all those 1, 2, 3 areas of securing your success, scaling your business. I hope this has been useful. I don't know if it's sell in this video. Just want to give you some value. It seems I'm not there. I'm out shopping. My daughter's got some spending money. She also passed her grammar test as well. She's going to grammar school, which is a bitch. Absolutely smashed it. Like you had to get like a certain mark that put you in the top 25% of the population. She's like top 5%. She absolutely smashed it. So congratulations to her. She definitely deserves that. And she deserves spoiling today, which is exactly what we're going to do. So I put this video out here for you to help you in your business. Look out over the next week or so. Stay tuned to this group, my email, wherever you follow me. I have something special coming your way if you kind of want to take this strategy to the next level, especially if you want to look at creating your own coaching offer. You can make $1,000 a pop, do good work with that, do great work with that, help people with that, and have it feed every element of your business. I'm really looking forward to releasing that to you in the next week or two, so stay tuned. As I always say,